So good day, MEP2A and 2B. So this is the last topic in differential equation, which is Laplace transform. Introduction. Laplace transform is named after the mathematician Pierre-Simon de Laplace. So this is the mathematical method or technique that changing the function of time into a function of frequency domain. The transform has many applications in science and engineering because it is a tools for solving differential equation. So typically class, sinosolve po natin yung differential equation using calculus approach, tama? But by using Laplace transform, we will convert differential equation in terms of algebraic problem. So, knowing na mas madaling masolve yung equation using algebra kesa sa calculus. Tama? Kaya nga po yung ginagawa natin nung previous discussion, sinosolve po natin yung homogeneous and non-homogeneous DE with constant coefficient in algebraic approach. So let us assume that the function of t is a piecewise continuous function. Then f of t is defined using the Laplace transform, where yung t po dito is the independent variable of the Laplace transform. But still, class, you can use the other independent variable like yung mga normally ginagamit natin, di ba, is x, ayan. You can still use that, but mostly when we are talking about Laplace transform, ang standard po na ginagamit na independent variable is t. Okay po? So this is the Laplace transform symbol. So medyo curly na L. So basically, gagawin lang po natin is i-convert natin yung function of t in terms of function of s. Ganun lang po kasimple. And there are two methods for solving Laplace transform. So first, by means of calculus approach, using this formula. So f of s is equals to integral of f of t e raised to negative st dt with the limits of 0 to infinity, where yung variable s po dito is a constant value. Okay? Since yung i-integrate lang po natin dito is in terms of t. So any variable inside the integral symbol, we can consider that as constant, maliban lang po sa t. Okay? And the other method is the algebraic approach using the following formulas or the following Laplace transform table. So f of t is also equal to the inverse of Laplace of the f of s. So kapag ang given po is Laplace transform of function of t, where t is 1, it is equivalent to 1 over s. And then e raised to at is equivalent to 1 over s minus a. T raised to n, where n is a positive integer, so hindi po ito pwedeng maging negative. And the formula na gagamitin po natin to find the function of s is n factorial all over s raised to n plus 1. And then we also have t raised to p, where p is greater than negative 1. So this symbol is a gamma. Gamma times p quantity of p plus 1 over s raised to p plus 1. And we also have the trigonometry function, sine 80, where a is numerical value, a all over s squared plus a squared. And then for the cosine function, we have s all over s squared plus a squared. And then sine age 80, we have a all over s squared minus a squared, and so on and so forth. So class, yung s po dito, it should be greater than 0. Lahat naman po yan, halos lahat. Dahil kapag nag-equal to 0 po yan, magiging undefined yung value. Kasi 1 all over 0 is undefined. So, hindi natin masasatisfy yung function of t. Okay po? Again, dapat po yung s is greater than 0. So, kung hindi nyo naman po kabisado itong mga formulas, mas mapapadali po kasi kung kabisado nyo. But, in case po na nakalimutan nyo, or kaya wala kayong index card, you can still use the other approach or other method using integration. So, ito po. Okay? Kaso, mas mahaba. So, let's try an example for further understanding. So, I have here 7 examples for the Laplace transform. Find the Laplace transform of the following functions. For number 1, Laplace transform of 1. A Laplace transform of the function of t5, 2t squared, 3 cosine 2t, 5t cubed plus 3 sine 4t, sine age 7t, and lastly e raised to 3t plus cosine 6t minus e raised to 3t cosine 6t. So let's proceed for example number 1. So knowing that the final answer, it should be 1 over s. Tama? Base po dun sa ating formulas or sa table. Okay? So since directly meron na po tayong final answer at wala na tayong gagawin, we can try to verify or to check using the other methods kung tama po ba that the Laplace transform of 1 is equal to 1 over s using the integration. So copy lang po natin yung formula na to. Okay? So Fs So ayaw mo sulat class, wait lang. Sorry for the interruption. So again, what is the formula? F of s is equals to integral of f of t or function of t e raised to negative st dt. With the limits of 0 to infinity. So, yung given na f of t is equal to 1. So, wala naman tayong any variable na t pa. Based na rin po yan sa ating formula. Okay? So, ayan. Yung nasa loob ay function of t. Based po sa ating Laplace transform function representation. Okay? So, ngayong na-copy na natin yung formula, we can now substitute the function of t. So, f of s is equals to integral of 1 e raised to negative st dt, 0 to infinity. So 1 times e raised to negative st is also equal to e raised to negative st dt, 0 to infinity. And then we can now let u is equals to negative st, where du is negative s dt. Kasi nga po, constant yung ating s variable. Okay? So therefore, dt is equals to negative du over s. So we can now substitute. So equals to integral of e raised to, what is the value of negative st? We have u. And then dt is negative du over s with the limits of 0 to infinity. And then, since constant nga po yung s variable, maaari natin itong ilabas sa integral symbol. So, negative 1 over s, integral of e raised to u du, 0 to infinity. And we can now integrate this equation. So, what is integral of eu du? So, equivalent lang po siya as eu. Okay? And then, after the integration of the given equation, we can now apply the limits. So, from 0 to infinity. So, upper limit minus lower limit is equals to negative 1 over s multiplied by e raised to infinity So, by the way, class, kailangan na natin muna ipalitan yung variable na u, which is negative st. Kasi nilet lang po natin kanina. Okay? So, we have negative st with the limits of 0 to infinity. And then, apply the limits. Is equals to negative 1 over s e raised to negative s times the infinity minus yung lower limit naman po natin, e raised to negative s times 0. So, any variable or constant raised to infinity is equivalent to 0. Okay? So, this is equivalent to 0. Kasi, let's say, ang infinity natin is 99999. So, once na tinype niyo po yun sa calculator, 0 po yung lalabas. Okay? So, this is now negative 1 over s. And then, how about yung e raised to negative 0? Equivalent naman po to as 1. So, any variable or constant na naka-raise to 0 is equivalent to 1. So, therefore, this is now 0 minus 1. So, negative 1 times negative 1 over s is equals now to fs is equal to 1 over s. And this is the final answer. So, we can check the table of the Laplace transform kung tama. Yes. So, nakuha natin that the Laplace transform of 1 is equal to 1 over 8. So, if you want to check 1 by 1, lahat po ng formulas na to, you can use this integration equation. Okay? So, but syempre, para nga mas madali, we will apply the algebra approach. So, proceed na tayo sa second example. We have Laplace transform of 5. So, kung gagamitin natin yung table, madali lang kasi nga 5 Laplace transform of 1. Okay? Kasi po, 5 times 1 is 5. So, kailangan kasi nating magamit yung mga formulas mula dito sa table. Kaya kailangan nating ilabas muna yung 5. Okay? So, knowing that the Laplace transform 1 is equivalent to 1 over s, f of s is equals to 5 multiplied by 1 over s. Therefore, the final answer is f of s is equals to 5 all over s. Ganun lang po kasimple. So, kung nakalimutan nyo ulit yung formula, again, we can use the integration. So, f of s is equals to, what is the general formula or equation? Integral of f of t is e raised to negative st dt with the limits of 0 to infinity. So we have integral of 0 to infinity. What is f of t? F of t is 5. So 5 e raised to negative st dt. And then, since constant yung ating 5, pwede natin siyang ilabas sa integral symbol. So 5 integral of 0 to infinity e raised to negative st dt. And then, hindi natin basta-basta ma-integrate yan. We need to let u. So let u as negative st, du is negative s dt. Therefore, dt is equal to negative du over s. And then, substitute. So, 5 integral of e raised to negative st, where negative st is u. So, pagpasensya nyo na class, pasmado, ayaw magsulat. Ayan. And then, yung dt natin is negative du over s. And since yung ating variable s is constant, labas din po natin sa integral sign. So, magiging negative 5 over s integral of e raised to u du with the limits of 0 to infinity. So, what is integral of eu du? So, we have e raised to u. And then, apply the limits from 0 to infinity. Negative 5 over s. What is u? Babalik natin sa original variable. We have negative st. So, e raised to negative st, 0 to infinity. And we can now apply the upper and lower limits. So, negative 5 over s, e raised to negative s times infinity minus e raised to negative s times 0. So again, e raised to infinity is equal to 0, sorry. While yung e raised to 0 is equivalent to 1. So therefore, negative 5 over s times 0 minus 1 is equals to positive 5 over s. And this is now function of s. Kasi nga po, kaya tinawag siyang function of s, dapat purely in terms of s variable or any constant. And this is the final answer. So check natin kung tama yung nakuha natin kanina. Pareho? Yes, definitely dapat po pareho. 5 over s and 5 over s. So di ba mas madali yung algebra kaysa integral calculus? Maganda yung matcha-challenge kayo kung mag-integrate din kayo. Okay? So, for the third example, so hindi ko na po i-apply pa yung integration since meron pa po akong ituturo na inverse Laplace transform. Okay? So, directly na po yung gagamitin ko is yung nasa table or yung mga given formulas and equation. Okay? So, given the Laplace transform 2t squared. So, balikan po natin yung mga formulas, yung table. Alin yung pwede nating magamit? So, yung number 1, hindi na. Kasi constant na 1. Meron tayong naka-raise na, ano ulit yung given? 2t squared. So, ito na yung pinaka malapit. Tama? Yung number 3. T raised to n, where n is positive. So, therefore, we need to apply this formula. But before that, kailangan muna natin matransform into t raised to n. Itong 2t squared. Just simply, ilabas lang po natin sa Laplace transform equation or symbol yung constant na 2. Tama? So, labas natin. We have 2 Fs is equals to 2 Laplace transform curly brackets. We have t squared. Okay? So, ngayong na-satisfy na natin yung third condition na t raised to n is equals now to n factorial all over s n plus 1. Where yung n po dito is 2. Okay? So, f of s, direct substitution na lang po yan. Ayaw na sumulat. Ayan. F of s is equals to 2 times n factorial, 2 factorial all over s 2 plus 1. Okay? So, let's try now to calculate. Actually, madali lang naman. 2 factorial is 2. So, therefore, 2 times 2 is 4. F of s is equals to 4 all over s cube. And this is the final answer. Okay? So, basic na basic lang. Let's proceed for the fourth example. We have Laplace transform of the function of 3 cosine 2t. So, check ulit natin yung table. Yung mga formulas. So, 3 cosine 2t. So, cosine, ang pinakamalapit dito ay yung 6th example. Tama? Ang kailangan na lang natin gawin is ilabas yung constant na 3 And we can now satisfy this function of t. Okay? So therefore, the formula is s all over s squared plus a squared. So f of s is equals to 3 Laplace curly bracket cosine 2t. So what is the formula? Cosine 80 is equals to s all over s squared plus a squared, where a is 2. Okay? So again, direct substitution lang po. F of s is equals to 3 times s all over s squared plus yung a po natin na 2 squared. So we can now find the function of s, which is 3s all over s squared plus 4. And this is the final answer. Next example, we have the Laplace transform of 5t cubed plus 3 sine 4t. So this is a combination at hindi po natin yan masosolve ng buo. So we need to separate term by term. So parang nag-i-integrate lang talaga tayo dito. Separate natin term by term, but this time, mas madaling approach. Okay? So halos same lang din po ito ng kaninang example. 5/3 cube. So ano yung pwede natin gamitin? Again, yung number 3. Okay? So yun yung isang gagamitin natin for the 5/3t cube. How about yung 3 sine 4t? Yung number 5. So we have equation number 3 and equation number 5, which is n factorial over s raised to n plus 1, and the other one for the sine function, a all over s squared plus a squared. So sulat ko muna yung formulas para t raised to n is equals to n factorial all over s n plus 1, and the other one is sine 80 is equals to a all over s squared plus a squared, where yung n po dito is the exponent of the f of x function, which is 3. And then, yung a naman po sa sine 80 is the numerical coefficient, which is 4. Okay? So, f of s is equals to 5 Laplace transform with the t raised to 3, which is equal to 3 factorial all over, siguro copy ko muna yung equation no kanina, t cube plus 3 Laplace open and close bracket sine 4t. So I hope naiintindihan naman po yung sulat. So f of s is equals to 5, and what is t raised to 3? We have n factorial. So 3 factorial all over s 3 plus 1 plus 3, what is Laplace transform of sine 40? We have a, where a is 4, all over s squared plus 4 squared. So we can now solve 3 factorial is equivalent to 6. 1 times 2 times 3. So this is now 6 times 5 is 30. So f of s is equals to 30 all over s raised to 4 plus, so 3 times 4 is 12. So 12 all over s squared plus 16. And this is now the final answer. So actually class, yung Laplace transform and inverse Laplace transform is madali lang. So mga sumunod po niyon medyo komplikado na. However, hanggang dito na lang po talaga yung madidiscuss ko since kinulang na tayo sa time. Kasi ang daming holidays, ang daming nawalan ng pasok, meron pang health break, and also yung mga defense ng 4th year. But still, as long as alam nyo naman po to, yung mga formulas and equation, madali lang po yung paano ma-solve yung Laplace. Okay? So, proceed tayo with the 6th example. We have Laplace transform of sine age 7t. So, meron na tayong age, which is a half na yan, or yung magiging equation is hyperbolic. And there are 2 formulas lang naman. Kapag may age, we have sine age and cosine age. And obvious na ang gagamitin natin is sine age 80. Okay? So, ang formula na gagamitin natin is a all over s squared minus a squared. So, f of s is equals to Laplace sine age 70. Ayan. Where yung age dito, yung a is 7. Okay? Yung numerical value. And the formula is sine age 80 is equals to a over s squared minus a squared. So f of s is equals to 7 all over s squared minus 7 squared. So therefore, this is 7 all over s squared minus 49. And this is now the final answer. Okay? So class, kapag ang naging final answer mo ay meron pang t variable, magtaka ka na. So you need to check again yung equation. Okay? So dapat purely in terms of s or any constant. And the last example, for the Laplace transform, we have e raised to 3t plus cosine 6t minus e raised to 3t cosine 6t. So it consists of 3 terms. So individually, separate natin isa-isa yung bawat terms. So we have f of s is equals to Laplace e raised to 3t plus Laplace transform cosine 60 minus Laplace transform e raised to 3t cosine 60. So, ano yan ha? Curly bracket. Huwag kayong malilito. Okay? So, for the first term, e raised to 3t. Siguro copy na natin lahat yung mga formulas para mas mabilis. So, for first term, ang gagamitin natin yung second. Tama? Kasi e raised to 80. Where a is, so yung a natin dito is 3. Okay? Next, second term, cosine 60. Cosine 60, so sixth example, sixth formula or equation. And lastly, for e raised to 3t cosine 60, we have equation number 10. So we have s minus a all over s minus a squared plus b squared. So I will rewrite yung mga formula. So for e raised to 3t, we have 1 over s minus a. So where a is the numerical value of the exponent, which is 3, plus yung cosine natin, we have s all over s squared plus 6 squared. Diniretso ko na agad. Sorry. I will change it into a variable first. We have a. Where a is the numerical coefficient, tama, 6. Minus, we have s minus a all over s minus a squared. So, hindi ka na maano. Double check ko lang, class. So, s minus a all over s minus a squared plus b squared. Okay. Plus b squared. So, yung b natin dito is yung numerical value ng cosine function, while yung a is the numerical value of the exponent of exponential function. Plus b squared. So where a is 3, so this is 3, and b is the value of the cosine function, which is 6. And then direct substitution na lang po, class. So 1 over s minus 3 plus s all over s squared plus 6 squared minus s minus 3 all over s minus 3 squared plus 6 squared. And then expand lang po natin yung equation. 1 over s minus 3 plus s all over s squared plus 36 minus s minus 3 all over s squared. So using the FOIL method, So first term, outside term, inside term, and the last term. So s squared minus 6s plus 9 plus 36. So 9 plus 36 is 45. So the final answer will be f of s is equals to 1 all over s minus 3 plus s all over s squared plus 36 minus s minus 3 all over s squared minus 6s plus 45. So kung factorable pa yan, you can still factor. But for me, okay na po ko dito as the final answer. Okay? So ayaw na mabox. Yan. So this is the final answer. Okay? So proceed na po tayo with the sub-topic of the Laplace transform, which is called inverse Laplace transform. So, inverse Laplace transform is important when using Laplace transformation in differential equation. Knowing how to reverse the process of Laplace transformation leads to simpler processes when working on the linear differential equation. So, in short, babalik ta rin lang po natin yung magiging process or procedure. Meaning, yung function of s naman po yung itatransform natin into a function of t. Okay? Let's say na yung given sa Laplace transform is 1. Okay? So, yung symbol ng inverse Laplace transform is ganito po. Okay? So, inverse Laplace transform. Meaning to say, kapag naka-raise to negative 1, nasa denominator. Okay? So, which is a function of s naman ang pinag-uusapan natin. Okay? Tapos, i-convert natin ito into f of t or Laplace transform f of t. Okay? So, I have here 5 example. So, medyo malayo-layo na yung kaninang table. Balikan natin yung kanina. Ayan. So, kanina di ba class, halimbawa, ang given naman ngayon sa problem is 1 over s. So, kailangan naman natin yung magiging final answer is 1. Ganun lang po. Kabaliktaran naman. Vice versa na. Okay? But still, gagamitin pa rin natin yung mga formulas na yan. Okay? So, for example number 1, we have the inverse Laplace transform of 2 over s raised to 5. Then, we have 2, 3, and 4. Isa-isahin po natin. So, for example number 1, so check ulit natin yung table. Russell. Sorry. Yan. So, ang example natin, sulat ko lang dito. We have inverse Laplace transform of 2 over s squared. Okay? So, based po dito sa mga formulas natin, saan siya makakonsider? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, yung 5 to 10, hindi na siya. 1 is hindi rin kasi constant na. Kasi yung ano natin is 1 over S. Hindi rin pwede yung 1 over S minus A. Kasi meron tayong exponent dito na 2. So, this is case or equation number 3 na n factorial or over S n plus 1. So, kailangan naman natin itong maging function of t. Yun ang gagamitin natin. Okay? This is. Kasi meron tayong exponent. So, copy ko lang po ulit yung mga equation. So, t raised to n is equals to n factorial all over s n plus 1. So, paano mangyayari? Kailangan natin makuha yung or ma-meet or ma-satisfy itong condition. Try muna natin ilabas yung constant na 2. So, we have 2 inverse Laplace transform of 1 over S5. Okay lang ba, class? Ang gamitin ko na lang is yung normal parenthesis instead of curly brackets. But yung ginagamit po talaga is curly bracket. Mostly. Okay? Kahit sa ibang mga libro. So, okay na. So, dapat yung n natin is 4 kasi yung exponent sa baba ay 5. So, dapat yung n natin ay maging 4. Paano gagawin natin? So, try natin ngayong i-manipulate yung equation. So, 2 times 4 factorial all over 4 factorial. Inverse Laplace transform. One all over S raised to 5. So, still class, kahit i-multiply ko yung 4 factorial times 4 factorial times 2 divided by 4 factorial, still 2 pa rin po yung lalabas. Still the same dun sa nauna. Okay? So, you need to manipulate. Kailangan muna kasi natin masatisfy yung ganitong form. Okay? Or this equation. So, ngayong okay na, I can say that 2 all over 4 factorial, inverse Laplace transform, ipapasok ko ngayon yung numerator na 4 factorial. So, 4 factorial all over is 5. So, nasatisfy na natin, class. Tama? Where n is 4, so naging 4 factorial na siya, all over s is raised to 4 plus 1, which is 5. So, therefore, we can now transform or convert it into t raised to n. Okay? So, this is now equal to 2 all over 4 factorial times t raised to n, where n is 4. So, this is now equal to 2 times t raised to 4 all over 4 factorial. 4 factorial is equal to 24. So, 2 all over 24 times t raised to 4. Simplify, magiging 12 na lang. Therefore, function of t is equals to t raised to 4 all over 12. And this is the final answer. So, madali lang, class. Binaliktad lang po natin. Okay? Proceed tayo sa second example. So there are three terms, s over 6 over s, then another one is 1 over s minus 8 plus 4s minus 3. Pag-iwahiwalayin ko lang po isa-isa. 6 over s minus inverse Laplace transform 1 over s minus 8 plus inverse Laplace transform 4 all over s minus 3. So for term number 1, wala naman tayong exponent na more than 1. Tama? Yung s. So basically, this is equation number 1. Okay? So ito na yon, yung 1 over s. Okay? And then, copy ko na po yan para hindi tayo malito. So this is now equal to, labas natin yung constant na 6 para masatisfy 1 over s. So 6 times 1 over s minus, how about this? 1 over s minus 8. So s minus 8. Okay? Check natin. S minus 8, meron ba? Hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung ito. Hindi pwede kasi naka-squared yung s. And also yung cosine, hindi rin. Ito, meron tayong isa na hindi naka-squared or more than 1 yung exponent. Yung equation number 2. So, 1 over s minus a. At dapat, ang makuha po natin is e raised to 80. Okay? Ito pala sinulat natin dito. So we have sulat ko lang po dito burahin ko lang. Ano yun? E raised to 80 is equals to 1 over s minus a. So, directly, okay na yan. Magiging 1 or over s minus 8. Wala na tayong babaguhin. Plus 4 all over s minus 3. So, same din, same formula. So, mangyayari, ilalabas natin yung constant na 4. So, 4 times 1 all over s minus a. Okay na. So, we can now determine the value of a. So, this is a is 8. While the third term is a is 3. Yan. And then, we can now replace this. Palitan na natin to in terms of e raised to at. Okay? So, is equals to 6 times what is equivalent to 1 over s in terms of f of t function. We have 1 minus e raised to a, where a is 8. So, 8t plus 4 times e raised to 80, where a is 3. So, therefore, the final answer or the function of t is 6 minus e raised to 8t plus 4e raised to 3t. And this is the final answer. So, for the third example, we have inverse Laplace transform 10 all over s minus 1 all over 3s plus 5 plus 7 all over s5. So again, paghiwa-hiwalayin lang po natin. So for the first term, 10 all over s plus 2. So check ulit natin yung mga formulas. S plus 2. So alin yung gagamitin natin? So still, pwede natin gamitin yung second formula. Kasi yun lang naman yung may iisang first degree or first exponent. So the first term is gagamitin po natin yung first formula. Okay? And then, sulat muna ulit natin yung kanina. So, paano natin magagawang e raised to 80 is equals to 1 all over s minus a. Okay? So, paano gagawin natin, class? We can pwede natin gawin sa positive operator na negative times negative. Tama? So, mangyayari, labas natin yung constant na 10 times 1 all over s minus times negative 2. Yan. Nasatisfy na natin yung condition. Okay? Siguro tapusin na natin itong isang term bago tayo mag-proceed sa second. So we have 10 e raised to a, where a is negative 2. So negative 2t. Okay? So proceed tayo sa second term. 1 over 3s plus 5. So, yun lang naman nag-iisang merong So, still, ito pa rin yung gagamitin natin formula, class. Kasi hindi naman naka-squared yung s variable. So, kailangan na lang natin ulit matransform into this form na 1 all over s minus a. So, what we will do? So, try natin ngayong ilabas muna yung kasi kailangan natin maalis yung 3 sa s eh. Try natin i-factor out. 3 times s plus 5. So, dapat maging 5 lang to. Divide natin by 3. Tama? Kasi 3 times s, ito yon 3s. And then 3 times 5 divided by 3, still yung po yun, yung 5. Okay? So, okay na. Kailangan na lang natin gawing negative. So, negative 1 over 3 times S minus negative 5 all over 3. Ayan. Okay na? So, we can now, pwede na nating ilabas yung constant na to yung 1/3. Okay? So, labas natin yung constant na 1/3 para hindi tayo malito. Okay? 1 all over S minus negative 5 over 3. So, we can now transform this into e raised to 80. So, negative 1/3 times e raised to 80, where a is negative 5. So, negative 5, 3t. So, let me check the given. Ayan. Okay na to. And for the last term, plus, so pagpasensya nyo na class, hindi ko na i-copy yung table sa mas malapit para hindi ako pabalik-balik. So, meron tayong exponent na 5 dun sa S variable. Check ulit natin yung table. So, ito na yung pinaka gagamitin natin, n factorial all over S plus n plus 1. Where yung exponent kasi nito is more than 1. Then, wala namang a variable or a value. So, therefore, yung third formula, which is t raised to n. Okay? So, mangyayari, labas ulit natin yung 7. And then, we have 1 all over s raised to 5. Okay? So, yung inverse nito ay t raised to n is equals to n factorial all over s n plus 1. So, dapat yung n pa rin natin dito ay 4 kasi 5 yung exponent dun sa denominator. Okay? So, dapat 4 factorial. So, which mean plus 7 times 4 factorial all over 4 factorial times inverse. So, hindi ko na po isusulat yung inverse ano pa inverse Laplace transform of one all over s raised to 5. Okay? So, this is now 7 all over 4 factorial times 4 factorial all over S5 para masatisfy po natin yung formula na n factorial all over Sn plus 1. Okay? So, this is now equivalent as Tn. Okay? Tn. So, plus 7 all over 4 factorial times Tn, where n is 4. And this is now the final answer, yung kanina. We have 10 e raised to negative 2t minus 1/3, or simply e raised to negative 5 all over 3t all over 3 plus, what is 4 factorial? 4 factorial is 24. So, wala naman nang isi-simplify pa. 7 over 24 T4. Okay? So, this is the final answer. So, kung gusto nyo pong i-eliminate yung tawag dito, denominator, we can multiply both side by 24. So, multiply natin both side by 24. So, 24 times 10 is 240 e raised to negative 2t minus 24 divided by 3 is 8. So, 8 e raised to negative 5 over 3t plus 7 t raised to 4. So, kahit alin po dito sa dalawa is still acceptable. Okay? So, last two example. So, we have the inverse Laplace transform s or 6s all over s squared plus 25 plus 3 all over s squared plus 25. So, dito ay medyo iba na. At dahil naka-squared na po yung ating s, at the same time, may kasama po itong a constant value. So, pag-iwa-hiwalayin lang po natin ulit. 6s all over s squared plus 25 plus inverse Laplace transform of 3 all over s squared plus 25. So, halos pareho. Sa first term, meron tayong s variable sa taas. And then, sa denominator naman nito, naka-square, tapos merong a, positive, or plus operator. Check natin ulit yung table. Hindi natin pwedeng gamitin yung 1, hindi. Yung 2 also, hindi pwede. 3, 4. How about yung 5? Hindi rin. Bakit? Kasi meron tayong numerator na s. So, hindi natin to gagamitin. How about number 6? Yes. So, meron tayong s variable sa taas. Sa denominator, naka-s squared. Tapos, meron tayong a na constant value. So, therefore, cosine 80 is equal to s all over s squared plus 80. Copy ko lang po. Cosine 80 is equals to s all over s squared plus a squared. How about this term? Halos pareho lang. However, yung numerator nito ay walang s variable. Which mean na yung gagamitin nating formula for this term is ito. Okay? Yung sine 80 naman. Sine 80 is equals to a all over s squared plus a squared. So, we have sine 80 is equals to a all over s squared plus a squared. And we need to transform this into this form before po nating i-convert ito into cosine and sine 80. Okay? So, labas natin yung constant na 6. We have a 1 all over s squared plus, since 25, this is now equivalent to 5 squared. Plus, labas natin yung, actually wala na. Direct na to. Negative or inverse Laplace transform. 3 all over s squared plus 5 squared. Therefore, yung a po dito is 5. And also, with the other term is also a is equivalent to 5. And we can now convert it into cosine and sine function. So, 6 cosine 80, where a is 5, so 5t, plus so hindi pa pala natin naayos yung second term. Bakit? Kasi yung nasa upper numerator nito is dapat 5 din. Kasi hindi sila mag-i-equal. Yung nasa baba, 5, pero yung sa taas is 3. So, we need to manipulate this equation in terms of 5. Paano gagawin natin? Try ngayon natin i-multiply ito by 5 all over 5. Tama? Pag minultiply natin to 5 over 5, it will become Laplace transform, inverse Laplace transform, 5 all over s squared plus 5 squared, and with the constant value of 3 all over 5. Ayan, nasatisfy na natin. We can now change it into sine 80. So, plus 3 over 5 sine 80, where a is 5. So, therefore, the final answer is 6 cosine 5t plus 3 over 5 sine 5t. So, this is the final answer. So, kapag inalis ulit natin yung denominator, multiply natin both side by 5. So, it will become 30 cosine 5t plus 3 sine 5t. Okay? So, for the last example, we have the inverse Laplace transform of 8 all over 3s squared plus 12 plus 3 all over s squared minus 49. So, again, paulit-ulit lang naman to class. Separate the f of s function. Eight all over 3s squared plus 12. So, ayaw na naman sumulat. Plus 12 plus Laplace or inverse Laplace transform 3 all over s squared minus 49. So for first term, halos same nung kanina. Check nga natin yung formula. Yung sa sine 80. So, sine 80 is a all over s squared plus a squared. Yes, definitely, yun din po yung gagamitin natin sa first term. Okay? So, we have sine 80 is equals to a all over s squared plus a squared. How about yung second term? So, negative 49. We have a sa taas and then naka-s squared tapos subtraction ng operator. So, ano lang ba yung may subtraction dito? Yung second, hindi. Kasi hindi naka-squared yung ating s variable. So, it's either 7th or 8th. And since constant lang po yung ating numerator at walang kahit anong s variable, therefore, this is a all over s squared minus a squared, which is equal to sine h a t, yung ating f of t. Okay? So, copy this formula. So, sine h at is equals to a all over s squared minus a squared. So, for the first term, so try muna natin i-factor out yung 3 sa s squared para ma-eliminate na natin. Okay? Bago natin alamin kung ano yung value ng a. So, inverse Laplace transform, 8 all over 3, factor out yung 3 natin, s squared plus 4. Ayan na, malapit na class. Kasi meron na tayong 4 na a. So, kailangan na lang natin itong gawing a squared. So, magiging 2 squared. So, dapat, yung numerator po nito, it should be 2. Okay? So, labas muna natin yung 8 and 3. So, 8, 3 constant. Inverse Laplace transform, 1. 1 all over s squared plus 2 squared. So, we can now factor yung 8 na constant in terms of 4 times 12. Okay? So, magiging 4 times 12 na lang to at mapupunta na po yung 2 dito. Okay? So, again, kung bakit naging 2 po to, kasi 2 times 4 is equivalent to 8. So, okay na yung first term natin. And what is the inverse Laplace transform of this? We have 4 over 3 times sine 80, where a is 2. A is 2, so times sine 2t. Okay? How about yung second term? So, medyo komplikado yung second term. Oh, madali lang din. Yung 49, we can replace it into 7 squared. Okay? So, plus inverse Laplace transform, 3 all over s squared minus 7 squared. So, kailangan na lang po natin gawin is yung constant value sa numerator or yung a, it should be equal to 7. So, just simply multiply it both side by 7 all over 7. But still, same pa rin po yung kanina. Or same pa rin po nito. Okay? And then, ang ilalabas ngayon nating constant is 3. At yung 7 dito sa numerator, ipapasok po natin dito. Okay? So, plus 3 over 7. Inverse Laplace transform, 7 all over s squared minus 7 squared, where a is 7. We can now change it into sine HAT. So copy the constant, 3 over 7 sine H7t. And this is the final answer. Or, eliminate the denominator by multiplying both sides by 21. So, 21 times 4 divided by 3 is 28. So, 28 sine 2t plus 21 times 3 divided by 7, we have 9. 9 sine H7t. So this is also the final answer. So you can simplify, but for me okay na po ako dito since algebra naman na po yung ginagamit natin and meron na to tayong directly na formula. So that's it, our discussion. I hope na marami po kayong natutunan for the entire semester in differential equation. And for your submission ng notebook is on December 7. Okay? So wala kayong pasok noon. Mas maganda December 6 na lang. Okay? So December 6 na lang po yung submission ng notebook nyo sa DE. So from the first lesson hanggang dito. Okay? So again, thank you, God bless, and see you next week for your submission. Thank you po.